There we go. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Everybody who is here so far. Make sure it's not in the video there. Cool. We've still got a good, was it 13, 14 minutes here until we start, but make sure everything's running all smooth. Let me double check. I know I don't get notifications when I get messages, so here we go. Message this person back real quick here. There we go. Have you been so far, Christian? Training going well and everything? Hopefully staying nice and healthy, hydrated throughout the day. Keep reminding myself to get a little water here and there. We're getting down to about 10 minutes here until everything's gonna start. About 10 minutes until the Tigers class starts up. Move the arms and the legs around a little bit, make sure you get muscles all warmed up too. Something's up on this end here. I'm not sure what this is. There we go, okay. Volume good, that's good too, cool. Give me one quick second, I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna double check the door one more time, make sure that it's shut so no one randomly walks in, okay? I'll be right back. 7-8 minutes here for anybody who is getting ready to start. We've got tip testing all week long. Exciting to see some blocking set tip testing videos this week. It was pretty fun to see all the striking sets last week, so I'm excited to see even more blocking sets now. Especially the blocking set 3 that the advanced students are working on. That one's always a blast. They've got a whole bunch of blocking schemes, both high and low and regular. It's always just fun to watch the flow of all those blocks. A little nicer with the single color. It's supposed to have any words, I think. Just over 5 minutes now. I'm gonna repeat it again as we get closer to the start of the class, but make sure you guys have a little bit of space around you. That there's nothing on the ground. You don't want to step on something accidentally or trip over something as you're doing some warm-ups and some exercises here. So make sure the ground is clear, make sure that you have a little bit of water through the day, especially today. It's getting up to like 98, I think is the high, if I remember seeing that right. So make sure you guys got some water. You've been drinking a little bit of it every, well, just a little bit every chance you get through the day. We're down to 5 minutes now before we start, guys. All right, down to like 4 minutes now, guys. 4 minutes till we start. Do some blocking sets, man. I remember working on blocking sets way back at like yellow belt, I think is when I did my first one. It was sometime around there, if my memory serves me correctly, but I would have been 5, so it's been a couple years. A little under 4 minutes. Ooh, here we go. Getting closer and closer. Hey Dylan, how are you doing? Hope you're ready to have some fun with some blocks today. Had the upward, the inward, and those cross blocks. Oh man, bam. We'll get some jumping jacks in. We did some squats and some crunches this week. Practice those blocks. Make sure we're all set for tip testing this week too. Hey Ryan. Ooh, 3 minutes now. time is slowing down. I'm excited about class starting and feels like it just takes forever to get there. Then we'll start class and then we'll fly by. Whew. Let's see, is all this good still? Very cool. It's very interesting changing to a teaching on the stream and making sure it's not just about what I'm teaching, but making sure that everything looks fine and is transmitting fine to everybody. Much different, a very different experience and a set of tools that I have to be aware of. We got 2 minutes. That's it's been fun to be able to challenge myself in that way. And think, even with the videos or live classes like this, of how to teach a little bit differently through that medium. It's been exciting, it's been fun. A little under 2 minutes, guys. We're almost ready for class to start. I mentioned it before, I'll mention it one more time before we start again. Make sure that you've got a little bit of space around you that's cleared off so that you can do the whole class without tripping on anything or stepping on anything. If you haven't already, make sure you've had some water. Go get some right now if you haven't today. Make sure you're drinking water consistently through the day, especially as it's getting hotter. Right? It's ballooning in the middle of the week. It feels like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We hit that 100 and then down to the 70s on the weekend. Make sure you drink water, especially on these days when it's getting hotter. Ooh, a minute-ish, minute and a half till we start. Hi Jack, how are you doing? Ooh, there's all caps. "30 more seconds until we start." Let me get one more quick drink of water. Nice and refreshing. I think anything in the world tastes better than water. Whew. All right, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. Let's make it even a little bit better. Make sure we get some karate practice in. Got our martial arts in here. Again, one more time we'll mention it. Make sure that you guys have some space around you. About 6 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, something like that would be ideal. We could do the whole class in like a 2 foot by 4 foot little rectangle. But if you got about 5 feet, 6 feet, that'd be awesome. Make sure there's nothing on the ground so you don't step on anything, you don't trip on anything. Make sure you've had water through the day, especially it's getting hot, right? So make sure we're hydrated. Oh, I see the second hand. We're about 5 seconds away from 3:30, according to karate time over there. I know you guys can't see that clock, but let's go ahead and get started. Everybody, let's give attention. How do you guys feel today? Awesome, sir. Let's bow. We're starting with jumping jacks. We're doing 30 of them. I'm going to do robot jacks, also known as Nordic jacks. If you want to do those ones, or shuffle jacks, or regular jumping jacks, you can. But we're doing 30. 3-0. You guys ready? Here we go. On your marks. Get set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you are counting. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're halfway there. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh man, we're in the last 3 here. 29, 30. We'll break right there. But you know what? I'm feeling like doing a couple more. What about you guys? I think you might be able to. Let's do a couple more. Let's do 15 more, okay? I'm going to switch it up to regular jumping jacks now. 15. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. Awesome. Now, we had a couple other exercises that we did. If you've got a chance to watch the video already from this week, we had some squats that we're going to do, make sure our legs are getting stronger, and we did some crunches to help work the stomach muscles here. So let's start with those squats. I'm gonna come back a little bit so you can see my feet here. I'm gonna point my toes out a little bit. I'm gonna bend my knees, and then I'm gonna stand back up. And one of the most important things is I wanna make sure my head stays up high. If I go like this, that's not a squat, right? That's just bending over. I wanna bend my knees and stand back up. Trying to keep my head up high, okay? Let's do 30 seconds if memory serves me correctly. So, 30 seconds on your marks. Get set and go. Ooh, there we go. Bend the knees and stand right back up. You want to do a couple in slow motion, you can. Or if it's cool, you could also do jump squats instead. Squat and then jump, and squat and jump. Whatever you can do. I'm going to stick to the regular ones right now. Oh, we got 5 seconds left. Man, that goes by fast. And break. All right, crunches now. For these ones, we're going to have to lay down. Again, make sure you've got an open space on the ground. Make sure you look before you fall backwards or do anything. I don't want to hit my head on anything back here. For crunches, I lay down. My knees are in the air. I'm going to crunch up a little bit and then lay back down. Up and then back down. If you want to do sit-ups instead, you can. That's when you bring your chest all the way up to your knees. You sit up, right? Sit all the way up. And now it'd be a sit-up. Again, we're going 30 seconds for these ones, okay? On your marks, get set. Make sure I've got my second hand so we don't get any sifu seconds. And go! Make sure you're squeezing your stomach. We want to make sure we're working those muscles there, getting even stronger. Ooh, where we're at, we're halfway there. Telling you guys, that goes by fast. 30 seconds when we're waiting for class to start feels like forever. We're doing crunches and squats and push-ups, jumping jacks. Just goes by fast. And break. There's our 30 seconds. Whew. Feels good to get a little workout in there. Awesome. Now, let's start real quick and talk about the story that we've been doing, right? Which was the echo story. Echo story, echo story, echo story. The echo story goes like this. We'll do the first half, okay? This kid and his family, they were doing this nice hike, and they come across this big valley with these mountains on the other side. And as they come over the top of this hill, kid falls down, thought it hurt his leg, and shouted out, ah! Right? And then heard back a second later, ah, ah, ah. And had never experienced an echo before, right? And was really concerned, thought that someone else out there had fallen down and gotten hurt. So, of course, wanted to help this person out. They shouted out, are you okay? And they heard back, you okay, okay, okay. And I'm trying to help this person, and they're just like, shouting it back at me, and they're thinking, I'm fine, I want to help. So what they shouted out, and they heard back, I want to help, I want to help, I want to help. And now getting pretty frustrated, right? Anyone who has a brother or sister, it might sound familiar, goes, stop copying me. And they heard back, stop copying me, stop copying me. Getting really upset at this point, right? I was like, why is this person copying me? I just wanted to help them out. It sounded like they were hurt. And then got so frustrated, they're shouting out, you're the worst. And they would hear back, the worst, the worst. And they'd shout out, I hate you. And they'd hear back, I hate you, hate you, hate you. And was getting really concerned, looked at his parents like, what's going on here? And you may know the rest of it, but we'll get to it in just a second, okay? Because I'm really excited about blocks. So we'll come back to it, we'll figure out what happened, okay? So, with our blocks, we had 3 of them. There was the upward block, the inward block, and the cross block. So for our upward block, I'm gonna focus on this one super quick, right? I'm gonna kneel down here so you can see if my arm goes up. When we do our upward block, take your arm. I want you guys to feel around everything here, okay? When you feel this side that's right in line with our palm, you're gonna notice that's a lot softer. When we can, that tends to be the best spot to block with. Because if I blocked right here, which is in line with my pinky, you guys might feel there's a bone here. I don't wanna block with that. The other side would be awkward to block with, but there's a bone there too. So this soft spot. In order to do that block, I'm gonna have to have my palm pointing away, and I can still keep my fist that way, right? A nice soft part of my arm is doing the block. So let's practice a couple of upward blocks. Ready? Go to your horse's stance. Feet double shoulder width. Bend the knees. Keep your posture. If I scoot back a little bit, you might be able to see the whole stance a little better. right? See this, my feet are nice and wide. Not so wide that I'm like trying to do the splits or anything, but here. Now, I'm gonna come a little closer where you guys can see me, hear me a little better. So, feet wide, hands by our sides. For the upward blocks, we always start with our right hand. Remember, I'm gonna be mirroring you here, so that's the right side of the screen, right? So that'll be your right hand. This will be left side over here, okay? So, I take my right hand, I can put it right in front of me, and it's gonna roll up where my arm turns, so the soft spot of my arm is higher up. Same thing with the other hand, roll it up, soft part right there. There we go. All right, so right hand up and left hand. And notice each block, I'm bringing my hands back to my side. See if you can do that too, okay? Ready? Right hand and left hand. Making sure it's above our head. Right and left. Right and left. Good, let's give them numbers too, right? These were the first two, so it's 1 and 2. We go right hand first, 1. Left hand second, 2. Ready? 1, 2, 2, sir. 1, 1, sir. 2, 2, sir. 1, 2, 1, 2, sir. 1, 2, 1, 2, sir. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, sir. How low can you get that horse stance? Oh, get even lower. Ooh, nice, back to tension. So the upward block, really fun one. Really great if we were trying to protect the top of our head. But let's say that something was coming straight towards our nose. The upward block can still work, but the timing's a lot more challenging than this other block. It's called the inward block. So the inward block, we take our hand, we close that fist, and we're just gonna take our hand and bring it all the way across our face until it goes to our other shoulder over there. Right, so it comes across and it stops. Notice how my arm is still, for the most part, up and down. Right, it's not gonna be strictly vertical like this, up and down. I might have a little bit of an angle to it, but I'm avoiding this. Oh, look at that, my arm's so far out there. That's gonna take so much time. All I wanna do is bring it across. Ooh, good. So, now if I'm in my horse's stance, right hand is first. Make the fist right across the face. And then the other hand. So we've got 3 and 4. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Add in 1 and 2. Right hand, upward block 1. Left hand, 2. And then inward block 3. Inward block 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Remember, what was the first one called? This one, it's a block. It goes up in the upward direction. See if you can remember, what was it? Upward block, right? And then this one, also a block. It's more like in that inward direction. What was that one called? Inward block. All right, so we'll get to the cross blocks in a quick second, but I have a challenge for you guys. You ready? We're gonna do our blocking, those 4 blocks that we know, and every time we do one block, I want you to do a jump squat if you can. If you can't, then do a regular squat instead. So, it'll look like this. If I'm here, I go to my horse's stance, maybe I go 1, and then jump squat, and then I go 2, jump squat, and then 3, another jump squat, and 4, another jump squat, just like that. If you can't do the jump though, then instead, I'm just gonna do a regular one. So again, I'll come back here. Here, 1, up and back down. 2, making sure my horse's stance gets nice and low. All right, so let's try it together. One time through. If you finish before me, see if you can do it a second time, all right? Ready? And go. Yeah. 1, right hand upward block. Then I do left hand upward block, 2. Then right hand upward block, 3. Left hand, 4. Ooh, there we go. All right, I'll finish up those 4. We'll get to 5 and 6, those cross blocks, in a quick second. This would be a good time to note, if there's any beginning kids or level 1 kids watching, you guys may notice that the blocks feel very familiar and seem to be similar to your blocking set. In fact, they are. Your blocking set just has a couple extra blocks in there, the outward blocks and the downward blocks. But for Tigers 1, we just have these 3, okay? So just know for that, this blocking set's just got 3 blocks, while your guys, if you're a beginner level 1, has 5 blocks. We're still doing them twice each. So let's resume that echo story we had talked about. We got to the point where this kid had fallen down. They were shouting out, you know, can I help you? Because they heard someone else, right? Someone else out there, the echo, go, and you know, are you okay? And it's back and forth. So they're really confused about what this was and why there was some other person, they thought, right, that was shouting back. And so they asked the parents who were walking with them, and they said, oh, well, it's called an echo. Watch this. And so they went up to the top of the hill there, and then they shouted out, you're the best, right? And they heard back, you're the best, you're the best. They shouted out, I love you. And they heard back, I love you, I love you. They shouted out, Manoy Cree's the best. And they heard back, Manoy Cree's the best. I'm just kidding, right? But they shouted these things out, and they could hear them back. And they explained to their kid that, hey, this is called an echo. All the sounds we make here are reflecting off the mountains, and they're coming back to us. And we tend to notice the same things in our day-to-day life with the things that we do and the things we say. So if every time you saw someone, you smiled at them, they're probably going to start smiling when they see you, right? It's this back and forth. It's like an echo. If I go over, anytime I see somebody, I frown at them or I get like this angry face on them, they're probably going to start doing the same. If I go out of my way to help as many people as I can, for the most part, people are going to try and help me too. And no, it's not always going to be 100%, but if I try and do good things tend to come back to me, right? It's this echo idea. So that is the echo story. You get the choice every day. What are you going to do? What are you going to put out there? Are you going to shout those things saying you're the best or you're amazing? Or are you going to go out and shout, you're the worst, stop copying me, right? I'm going to try and be as friendly and as polite as I can. Not just because I want people to do that to me, but I know it makes me feel good being nice to people. So let's get to these last blocks, guys. We had our inward blocks. We had our, out of order there, upward blocks. And our inward blocks, then 5 and 6 are the cross blocks. So horse's stance here, feet nice and wide, bend the knees. For the cross blocks, we do the upward cross block first. Make sure, and you can see this with my arms here, that there's enough room between your hands. Let me get a little closer here. If I take my arms and I go like this, there's not enough room to capture something there, right? I want to basically have, let's see, can I do this? Oh, it's not going to stay. I tried, right? Something would fall down and get caught between my arms. Same thing with a downward cross block. I need enough room that it would get trapped between the arms there. If I have it like this, there's not enough room for me to block that blocker, right? It would slide down the side of my arms, and I could still hit the side of my body. So this is what I want to do. You get a little further back so you can see it, right? Cross those arms at about the middle of my forearm. So if I'm in my horse's stance, oh look, I did one right there, huh? Every time I go to a horse's stance, I do an open hand cross block like this. So 5, we go up above our head. 6, we go down low to the ground. We have 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Awesome. So we can add those in now. One last thing I want to mention with those is I need to make sure, I kind of mentioned it, I need to make sure that it's above my head. If I do a cross block like this, that's not going to do anything, right? The blocker, if it was coming down, would still hit the top of my head. So I got to get those arms way up there. Make sure you're extending them, okay? Let's add those in. Upward blocks first are 1 and 2. Inward blocks are 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then cross blocks 5 and 6. There we go. All right, let's do those again. Ready? Horse's stance, feet wide. 1, upward block. 2, upward block. 3, inward block. 4, another inward block. 5, up high. And 6. Downward cross block. Good. You could also do this. Up, in, cross, cross, right? To kind of say the name of the block to help you remember them, or you could just do it by the numbers. I'm going to do it with the numbers a couple more times, okay? Horse's stance again. I'm going to say 1 and 2, and then let's do those first 2 blocks, okay? Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, serve. Then inward, 3, 4. 3, 4, serve. 5 and 6, the cross blocks. Ready? Go. 5, 6. Back to attention. All right, I'm going to step back. Here's our next drill. You guys ready? I'm going to go to a really sloppy horse's stance. It's not the best one that I could do. You guys can probably tell, right? Look at these legs. The knees are not bent at all, are they? Well, every block that I do, I'm going to bend my legs a little bit more. So it'll look like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you guys see it's going to get lower and lower and lower and lower. Let's try it out. Ready for attention? Go to your not so good horse's stance. 2 up. Oh man, look at those legs. All right, here we go. And 1. Little lower. and 2. Little lower, and 3. Oh, look at that. 4, 5. Oh man, I don't know if I can go lower, and 6. Back to attention. Ooh, again, ready. Horse's stance. Ha. But uh-oh, that's not my sharpest, right? It'll get sharper as we go. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back to attention. Excellent, all right. We've got a couple other ways. Anyone want to let me know a special way that they would like to do it? Does anyone want to do a super fast version, a super slow, jello, robot? Man, we got a whole bunch. Right now I'm going to do a jello mode, okay? If anyone has a special one that they super want to do, then we can do it. But jello mode works like this. We go to our stance, and when we do, we kind of act like jello, where we wobble a little bit, but then we freeze back to our spot. So for my horse's stance, it'll kind of look like this. But then, boom, it sticks to its spot. Upward block, boom, it sticks. Boom, it sticks to its spot. All right, let's try it. And 1, sir. 2, wobble like jello, 2, 3, 4, boom, 5, and 6. Back to attention, wobble a little bit, and boom, stick it into that spot. Awesome. Let's go slow now, as slow as we can. I'm gonna say go. There's not gonna be any numbers. I just want you to do all 6 blocks in slow-mo, okay? From attention. If you need to hit that slow motion button on your shoulder, whoop. Slow-mo. Super fast would be fun. I don't know the Go-Gurt version. I'll have to think about it, or you'll have to teach me it. Slow-mo first horse's stance. All 6 blocks go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back to attention. Nice. All right, now super fast. When I say go, you're gonna slide in that horse stance and do as many as you possibly, or sorry, not as many as you can. You're gonna do those moves as fast as you can. Let's see if we can do it in under 10 seconds. I think that we can, okay? So, from attention there. When I say go, you slide in a horse stance, all 6 blocks. Oh, you know what? 10 is too long. Let's say 6 seconds. I think we can do it. Ready? On your marks. Get set. And go. Cross blocks. Oh, there we go. Woo. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And break. Okay, let's go even faster. 5 seconds this time. Ready? On your marks. Let me make sure that I've got my second hand so I can follow our time. Ready, set, and go. Up, in. Cross, back to attention. 2, 1, and break. All right. Let's do it one more time. Even faster. 4 seconds. Here we go. On your marks. Get set. Go. 2, 1, and break. I think we can do it. You guys ready? We're going 1 second. You heard me right. 1 second. 1 second to do all 6 blocks. I do not know if this is humanly possible, but we're gonna push those boundaries and see if we can do this. Ready? On your marks. Get set. 1 second. Go! Oh man, that might have taken me more than 1 second. That was fun though. All right, we got the super fast one in. We got the slow-mo and the jello. Let's do one more. Robot. We have to move as robotically as we can, all right? Meaning, I can't do my block all smooth like this. I can't slide into my horse's stance. With that smooth motion, it might be kind of like this. Horse has got to go super robot mode there, all right? On your marks, get set, and go. There's my upward block. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6. Back to attention and hit that button. Okay, go back to regular mode. Oh man, robot can be fun, man. All right, those are the 6 blocks, right? Upward blocks, inward blocks, the cross blocks too. Always try and have your right hand go first and then your left hand after that. Just the way that the blocking sets were made. And we have to make sure that we have the best horse's stance we can, right? If I'm in my horse's stance and it kind of looks like this, Is something wrong with it? You might be able to notice, like, oh, my feet are really close together. I want them to be twice my shoulder width. So right now, they're right underneath my shoulders. And then I take that distance and I maybe double it. That's how wide I need my feet. And then bend those knees. Another way you can do this, and you guys could test this out with me. I had another karate teacher from another school show me this once, was you take your feet, you have them together, you're gonna point your toes as far as you can. And then with your toes staying there, you're gonna have your heels go as far as they can. And then your toes, I don't know if you guys can hear my ankle crack there or not, but, and then finally, take your heels and you're gonna have to center them so the toes point forward. And that should be about twice your shoulder width. It's a cool little way to do it. So, let's do this, guys. I wanna get all 6 blocks done 4 more times, okay? So this is called black belt practice time. You wanna pretend like you're a black belt right now, and you're thinking, what would a black belt do when they practice? Would they have the best horse's stance they could have? Yeah, right, they're gonna make sure it's their sharpest. Are they gonna practice their best blocks? Yeah. Are they gonna think about every block that they do and make sure that everything is right? Yeah. So you'll see me, as I do my upper block, I'll look to make sure, do I have a tight fist? Yep. Is my other hand right here, right by my side in that chamber? Yep, okay, I'm good to go. And I move on to the next one. Yep, soft part of the arm, fist in the tight ball, there we go, right? So black belt practice time. 4 times going through that blocking set, and then we'll be done, okay? So, from attention, making sure it's your sharpest black belt practice time. 4 times through, ready, and go! If you want to do it with me, you can. 1, if you wanted to go even faster than me, you could do that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's also called black belt practice time because you'll notice, at least when we can come back to the school, you'll notice that there's a lot of black belts who ask the instructor if they can practice before class, especially in the teen adult class, and they go and practice their pinions before class with their blocking sets and striking sets. I did 1, I'm gonna go my second time here. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. There we go. 4, sir. 5. 5, sir. And 6, sir. There we go. I've got 2 more to do. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. There we go. 5, sir. 6, sir. Excellent. I've got 1 more. Here we go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. Back to attention. Awesome. All right. You got like 5 more seconds. If you need to do 1 more, if you haven't gotten to that 4th one yet, make sure you're doing it right now. Whew. Those blocking sets are a lot of fun. All right, guys. That's all we got today, right? Those are the blocking set that we have for tip testing this week. Again, make sure that you do your sharpest blocks, that you've got an amazing horse's stance in the tip videos this week. And I'm really excited to see them. Also, make sure you guys keep your eyes open. It should be announced probably tomorrow, if not on Thursday. We have the ability with the video chat that's in Discord to do private lessons through that, or just kind of check-ins. So if you're working on your pinion or your blocking set or striking set, whatever comes next, and you wanted a little extra help, then we'll have a way you can set up a time to do a little private lesson. So I'll have an announcement about that pretty soon, along with a video about kind of how to do the video for that. But coming out soon, okay? So keep your eyes open for that. Let's come to attention, guys. Do our tiger promise here. Ready? Raise your hand. Repeat after me. I promise to be a good person. To be a good person. To put knowledge in my mind. To put knowledge in my mind. To put honesty in my heart. To put honesty in my heart. To put strength in my body. Put strength in my body. And to make good friends. Make good friends. Good. Come attention. I hope you guys have a safe week. Again, make sure that you guys are drinking water, especially I think I saw triple digits in these next 2 days. So make sure you guys stay hydrated. Thank you guys for coming to class. We got the All Rank Kids class, teen adult class on Thursday, same time, same place, 3:30 right here at the YouTube channel. So I'm looking forward to that and all those tip videos. Good work, guys. Let's get out of here. Class dismissed. Nice work, guys. Give yourself a quick round of applause. Pat on the back. Good work, everybody.